So we are all part of the youTHink program, and the youTHink program focuses on many social injustices that are found in our community.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops.
We open a circle and we agree to learn, grow, change, and make change. Dance can be a way to bring people together very easily. Movement immediately engages the students to look to their relationships and how they treat each other.
We have to stay together and we have to guide our partners, our teammates. We have to guide them
without using our voice.
Without using our voices. We show our actions, like just like you show people that you're there for them, like if you're friends.
What happens when we all agree on something and participate and move at the same pulse? And how can activists use that? How does activists organize people under one idea?
Everybody has to agree on something or else it's not going to work out and it's going to be all crowded and they're going to go different ways. So you all have to work together.
And then and link, and then we do our flap.
Yeah. It helps you say that you're having problems. Yeah, it helps you open up to other people.
It helps me
But if you have problems, it lets you be free of all those problems and just focus on that.
So for a culmination event, the youth support each other to produce a dance video. They prepared some activities and then they invited people from their community and they led that class.
6, 5, 6, 7, go!
That was a moment where I can see that they were proud, they could own the movement and they could own the activities and they could really, be proud and show their community.
We got to engage with our friends and we got to know them better.
It shows teamwork.
I love myself.
We've been doing a lot of interviewing and talking to people and creating sort of a personal archive or a communal archive for the experiences of the neighborhood here in South Los Angeles.
South LA is usually perceived as a negative neighborhood, but when I was interviewing some people, I heard some really positive opinions that made me feel better about the neighborhood.
One of the most notable changes for the youth is a deepened curiosity about how they might situate themselves as a citizen.
I learned how to communicate a little better with people because before the workshop, I really didn't talk. I didn't say anything, and I talk a little bit more so.
Action. Despite our difference, we're still humans.
Together, the youth created a film called The Secret. Through first looking at themselves as an individual, then looking at themselves and their community and figuring out how they were part of Huntington Park and what they felt like their community needed to hear.
I hope that we could show people the signs that they should watch out for, so be aware of anyone's displaying and they could be able to help people out.
Then the whole group came together and they started to really think about what were their strengths and weaknesses. That's how they came up with the producer, who's the director, the camera people.
I'm supposed to film these guys? Awesome.
So we are all part of the youTHink program, and the youTHink program focuses on many social injustices that are found in our community.
The main idea of this movie is about how no matter our differences, we could all make a difference in our community.
I would like them for you to make a presentation in one of the city council meetings so they can see what you're doing.
Youth are so talented and they just need someone to listen to them and to allow them to come together and share their ideas.
as is the situation in a lot of youth in Los Angeles, is an increased curiosity surrounding questions of how they can situate themselves as change makers in their own neighborhood.
Art has the great advantage of being able to just put together different ideas. There's not a right or wrong answer, so they come in with their ideas and they can share what they think.
We were able to connect with each other, and we were able to dance with partnership, and we were able to learn how to have teamwork.